Hi, I'm Tinny from Mini Bowl Design, and today I'm back out in the factory. It's Sunday, building up a fire here, warming it up. Want to keep it good and warm in here, so if I ever do any more work out here, it'll be nice and warm. Now, today I want to talk some more about the MSR Titan Kettle. I've run into a real conundrum here, and I've spent hours on the internet, and I can't answer the question that I have. Okay, remember a video or so back, I showed you that Ken had a MSR Titan lid that didn't fit his MSR Titan pot. And I hypothesized that I sent him a 12 centimeter lid instead of a MSR Titan Kettle lid. Well, since then, he sent me some pictures, and I finally got them and opened them up and looked at them. And by looking at the pictures, knowing the tool marks and everything, and the throat depth and thing, I can tell that I actually did send him an MSR Titan Kettle lid. Okay, now here's the problem. I only have one MSR Titan lid die. Just one. Same one I've always made. Same out of the same material. Sold hundreds of them, maybe thousands of them, I don't know, over the years. And I've been selling them for a lot of years. I'm going to guess 10, maybe it's less than that. I don't ever recall anybody saying that theirs didn't fit until Ken came up with this one. So I went on the internet, and it took me quite a while. First thing I did was I measured my pot. The inside diameter at the top is 4.5 inches. I've got 3 of them. They're all 4.5 inches. I have a Snow Peak 900. It's 4.5 inches. Same lid. Okay. I go on the internet, and on this one site, there's a MSR Titan Kettle. It says MSR Titan Kettle. And the little red thing on the original lid, it has a little fob that sticks up that's dipped in red plastic. It didn't have that red plastic on it. And it said that the diameter of it was 4 1/4, not 4.5. Now, if somebody's selling MSR Titan kettles that are 4 1/4, then that answers the problem right there. He's got one of those kettles. He's got a 4 1/4 inch kettle. 3.5 high, 4 1/4 inch diameter. My lid and my pots are all 4.5. So his pot's 1/4 inch smaller than all 3 of mine, and obviously virtually everybody I've sent a lid to. How can that be? Is this a Chinese knockoff? Did MSR change the size of their pots? So if you know the answer to this question, fill me in. Because I'm just going to wait till he gets back to me with his measurements and verifies it is 4 1/4, and I'm willing to bet money that it is. And I'm just going to refund the money on his lid because it doesn't fit. And now I went into the website and put a disclaimer in there saying that this lid is for a 4.5 inch pot, but there are some 4 1/4s, and to measure your pot before you order the lid. Fair enough. Now, if they've made a brand new pot and it's 4 1/4, then I'm just going to quit selling the Titan lid, because that means there's 2 of them out there, 4 1/4 and 4.5, and half the people will be happy, and half of them are going to get this lid that's not going to fit, and people aren't good at measuring, and I don't sell very many of these anyway. So if that is it, if there's a bunch of these, or they just started making one or in the past year or so and I wasn't familiar with it, then I'll just quit selling that lid, because it's just not worth the trouble. I did the same thing with a 1 Egg Wonder lid. We were starting out great. Everybody was buying them. It was a hot item. And then they, son of a guns, went and made another 1 Egg Wonder, original 1 Egg Wonder, that was like 3/32 smaller. Great. Now the lid won't fit, and I started getting all kinds of emails from people saying their lid didn't fit. And it took me a while to sort it out. I went to Walmart with a lid and just started goofing around with, and I found out that right at Walmart they had 2 different size One Egg Wonders, and each one was within 1/8 of an inch of the other one. Why? I don't know. And I've had people since and say, "Oh, I've got the original, no problem, it'll fit." Well, how do you know you got the original? They're both the original, and there's not enough difference in the size of them for the average person to measure it and be absolutely sure. So I just quit selling the One Egg Wonder lid. I may do the same thing with the Titan, but hey, if you've got a MSR Titan Kettle, just measure it. And if you've got a 4 1/4 or a 4 1/2, let me know. I'm just wanting to know. I'm Tinny from Mini Bowl Design. Try to have a really great day and try to have some fun today. You deserve it. Bye-bye.